Hi there, my name is Itai from lovinglifeontheroad.com, and today I would like to answer a question that came up a few times in a survey that we did recently. And the question is, how can I stay relaxed and keep my energy level throughout my busy day? Now, as a hypnotherapist that worked since 2009 with countless people from all over the world, this one simple technique is something that I teach every person that comes to me. And it's so simple and so easy to put into your life that it's really worth to know. It's a breathing technique. And the science behind this technique is that we have two main nerve systems in our body. Just for the knowledge, they call sympathetic and parasympathetic. Now, the breath connected to those nerve systems. So the sympathetic nerve system is responsible on get us up for action and energize. So if something happens, our breath will be more like that. It's create this adrenaline going through the body and get us up and ready for action. And then there is the time when we perhaps coming back from work, sitting on the couch, and we're going like, So then we let the out breath being really relaxed and long, and we engage with the parasympathetic nerve system that's responsible on get us relax and calm back into the base mode of operation. So then we use this natural connection between the breath to the nerve system to allow us to relax very fast. Let's take about 30 seconds to really engage with the parasympathetic nerve system and really relax. So let's go into this breathing technique. We call it 7-11. You'll see in a moment why we call it that way. So before we start, I would like you to, on a scale between 1 to 10, that 1 is really relaxed, being on a beach in a vacation with pina colada in your hand, and 10 is really stressed, like stressful day of your life. So right in this moment, 1 is really relaxed, 10 is really anxious. How much you feel now? Perhaps write it down. And I'm going to measure how long it takes, and we'll see the difference before and after. So if it's comfortable, just let your eyes close and take a deep, full breath in. Into your stomach and bring it all the way up to your lungs. Perhaps hold it for just a moment, and then like a long, slow, smooth sigh. Let the air go out. And to get into the rhythm, I would like you to count in your head, perhaps breathing in on a count of 3 or 4. So then the out breath will be on a count of 6 or 7. And if your breath is long and full and you can breathe in on a count of 6 or 7, so then the out breath will be on a count of 10 or 11. And this is the reason we call it 7-11 breath. It's really easy to remember. But what's important is that it be very comfortable. So find this counting that counts for you. Breathing in, and a long, slow, smooth out breath. Because whenever we focus on the out breath, a bit like pressing a reset button in a computer, to get back into the relaxed, comfortable, and calm mode of operation. And sometimes breathing that way can sound like, in the mind's ear, like waves breaking softly, gently, rhythmically on the soft white sand. And as the water flows back to the sea, the foam just stays a bit longer on that soft sand, taking the time to sink deeper. Take another deep breath. Let it out very slowly. All right. So if your eyes are not open yet, you can open them. And I stop the timer on 2:49. Hope you can see it. And now, again, on a scale between 1, very relaxed, and 10, very anxious, what a difference that you already feel after only less than 3 minutes. How you feel. So this is a really easy and fast way to really relax whenever you want. And you can use it with the eyes open. It doesn't have to be closed. If you stand in a queue in a bank or in a traffic jam, in my life as a global nomad, we do our best not to stay in big cities, but even when we travel and we need to catch up a plane, standing in a queue in the migration to a new country, or being in the back of a bus in a really windy road when the driver is driving like crazy between trees and on the edge of a cliff, time that can be quite stressful, I just take a deep breath and let it out really slowly using this 7-11 breathing technique to really relax my body and my mind, and it's a totally different experience. So now we can go to the next part of the question from the survey, how I keep my energy level. And we're going to use the 7-11 breathing technique, the relaxation technique, to engage with different cycles, natural cycles of energy that we have during the day. Because we have different cycles in our body, in our brain. We have the cycle of day and night, being awake and sleep. Women have menstrual cycle every month. Even the organs in our body have time where they are more active and time when they are relaxed. And there is a cycle that I like to call the daydreaming cycle. And it's happened about every 90 minutes to 2 hours, and it lasts for 20 minutes. So every 90 minutes, 2 hours for 20 minutes. And this is the time when perhaps you're sitting and really focus in front of the computer or doing any kind of work, and suddenly you feel this dip in the energy, dip in the focus. You have to get up and have a stretch or coffee, or you just catch yourself daydreaming through the window. And as a kid, I've been told that to stop daydreaming. But what I found now that in time of daydreaming, the brain is really active. What happened is the dominance of the brain going from the left hemisphere, that it's more being focused, solving problem, to the right hemisphere, that it's a bit more the dreamy part of the brain. And it's a bit like in a computer doing saving and maintenance. And you know that if you don't do saving and maintenance in the computer, after a while it will crash. As well, like you taking your car for maintenance, so it will drive smoothly. So we need to honor this energy cycle throughout the day, so we as well will keep on running smoothly. Because what happened, we override those cycles, because we have the ability to override it. Our mechanism is actually built upon hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. And if 20,000 years ago I was in the savannah and a tiger is running behind me, I'm not going to stop and going, excuse me, Mr. Tiger, I need to breathe now. No, I'm keep on running. So nowadays we don't have so many tigers around us, but we're still using all those stress and stimulus to keep going. So let's do an experiment. Again, on a level between 1 and 10, that 1 is really relaxed and comfortable and 10 is really anxious. Take a day, an average day throughout the week, an average day in your life, and measure between 1 and 10 how much is it, and write it down. And then choose a day, and 3 times throughout the day, take 3 minutes to do the 7-11 breathing technique. So perhaps in the mid-morning when you feel a dip in the energy, maybe after lunch, maybe and another time later on in the evening, taking the time to perhaps drinking a bit of water, have a snack, a healthy snack, and then take 3 minutes to just breathe and relax. And let me know what the positive change that you notice in this experiment day, and leave a message down below. And if you see this video somewhere else, not in our blog, lovinglifeontheroad.com, just head on there, because we have all those goodies here. Just underneath this video, there is a link to MP3 hypnosis. It's called Good Time, and it will help you to get in touch with your inner strength and prepare to upcoming event. Feel free to share, like, leave us a comment. We are Loving Life on the Road. Thank you for joining. Have fun.